After killing 600 human children in less than 2 minutes, the Empire celebrated. Their admirals drank to victory. Their citizens cheered in the streets. Their emperor called it a lesson humanity would never forget. And for 3 days, nothing happened. No human fleets, no declarations of war, no threats, no demands for revenge, just silence. The Empire thought they had won. Then, exactly 3 days later, entire imperial worlds began disappearing. Not destroyed, not conquered, disappearing. Star systems vanished from the map, fleets stopped existing, planets went dark, and within weeks, the greatest empire in galactic history was gone. As if it had never existed at all. The question wasn't how the Empire attacked the school. The question was, what did humanity do during those 3 silent days? Day 0, Haven 12. The first strike hit at 9:14 planetary time. The sky didn't even scream before it broke. Orbital cannons opened fire without warning. The Horizon Learning Complex vanished in fire and light. 600 children, gone in under 2 minutes. Teachers didn't even finish turning around. The Empire called it precision enforcement. But on the ground, it was just death. And silence afterward. Immediate aftermath, Imperial fleet commanders watched the burning ruins from orbit. No resistance, no return fire, no emergency signal strong enough to matter. One officer laughed, "Humans are weaker than expected." Another nodded. No retaliation. They accepted the lesson. The admiral leaned back. "Good. Send the broadcast. Let every system see what happens to disobedience." And so they did. Across the galaxy, the footage spread. Burning school, dead children, silent planet, a warning to all civilizations. And for a moment, it worked. Earth responds. The silence begins. Earth did not respond immediately. No emergency declaration, no war broadcast, no fleet mobilization, just silence. But inside the United Human Assembly, something had already changed. Not anger, not fear, decision. Every screen displayed the same images, names, ages, voices recorded hours before death. A girl laughing in class, a boy finishing homework, a teacher calling roll. Then silence. No one spoke for 47 minutes. Then the vote began, and every single nation agreed on one word: authorize. Imperial confusion. Day 1. 20 hours after the attack, the first Imperial sensor station vanished. Not destroyed, not jammed, gone. Command log showed it simply stopped existing. Then another station disappeared. Then another. Within 6 hours, entire monitoring network sections were empty. No debris, no signals, no explanation. A technician whispered, "This is not war." "What is it then?" He swallowed. Erasure. First contact lost day 2. An Imperial patrol fleet entered Sector 19. 9 warships. Standard reconnaissance mission. Routine. They never returned. No distress signal. No escape pods. Nothing. Just empty space. The sector remained stable. Too stable. As if nothing had ever been there. That was when fear began. Because war leaves ruins. But this left nothing. Earth. Deep facility activation. Deep beneath Earth's crust. A facility that had not opened in 188 years. Finally powered on. The lights came alive slowly. One by one. A machine older than modern nations awakened. A system not designed for defense. Not designed for war. Designed for removal. A woman stood in front of the core terminal. Her voice was calm. Too calm. Confirm casualty count. A screen lit up. 600 children confirmed dead. She closed her eyes for a moment, then spoke one sentence, "Then we proceed." Across Imperial space, another star system blinked out. Completely. A whole sun. Gone from navigation charts. Gone from sensors. Gone from reality maps. And every surviving Imperial admiral finally asked the same question. What did we wake up? The Empire did not understand fear. Not until the stars began to vanish. Day 3. First system erasure at 3:11. Imperial Standard Time, Sector K-44 simply stopped existing. Not exploded, not invaded, not blocked. It was as if someone had taken a knife to the galaxy itself and cut a piece out. One moment, there was a thriving star system with 12 planets and 3 military stations. The next moment, empty coordinates, a perfect void. Imperial sensors recalibrated 3 times. Command systems ran diagnostics. Every result was the same, no data found. A young officer whispered, "This is impossible." The admiral didn't respond, because now he was staring at 3 more systems, blinking off the map in real time. Panic spreads within hours. Imperial High Command went into emergency collapse protocol. Reports flooded in. Fleet 7 missing communication hub, erased mining colony, vanished entire defense grid offline. But the most terrifying detail was always the same. No battle signatures, no warp trails, no enemy presence, just absence. One scientist finally said it out loud. "We are not being attacked." A long pause. "We are being deleted." Earth, the word authorized. Deep inside Earth's underground facility, the core machine continued to wake, layer by layer, system by system. A holographic map of the galaxy rotated slowly in the air. Hundreds of red points marked Imperial assets. One by one, they turned gray, then vanished. A technician spoke quietly. "Protocol eclipse is accelerating." The woman at the console didn't look up. "Confirm containment?" A pause. Then, "Yes." Another pause. Then a second voice from deeper in the facility. "Authorization locked. Global consensus remains active." The woman finally answered, "Good." Imperial counterstrike. Failed for the first time. The Empire struck back. Not diplomacy, not warnings. Fleet Admiral Corps ordered a full sector purge. 200 warships jumped into suspected erasure zone. Weapons armed, shields full, sensors maxed. "Whatever is doing this," he said coldly, "we burn it out of existence." They entered Sector 59, nothing unusual. Empty space, no enemy fleet, no anomalies. Then, every ship stopped transmitting. Not jammed, not destroyed, just silent. And in less than 12 seconds, all 200 ships disappeared from Imperial tracking. The Admiral stared at the screen, one by one. Icons went dark, then stopped existing. He whispered, "Pull them back." No response. "Pull them back." Still nothing. The fleet was gone. The truth begins to emerge back on Earth. The underground facility finally reached full activation. A massive holographic interface lit up. At its center, a single classified file. Protocol Eclipse. A junior officer whispered, "I've never seen this file before." The woman replied, "You were never supposed to." She turned slightly. Behind her stood 12 individuals, representatives from Earth's oldest defense councils. None of them looked proud. All of them looked tired. One of them spoke, "We gave them warnings." Another added, "We gave them treaties." A third, "We gave them history." Silence. Then the woman finished, "And they chose children." What Protocol Eclipse really is, the file opened. Not text, not data, but memory fragments, old wars, first contact massacres, burned colonies, lost schools, every incident where humans had been tested. And every time, nothing had changed until now. The woman spoke. Protocol Eclipse is not a weapon. A pause. It is a correction system. Another voice. A system designed to ensure one outcome. She nodded. That humanity cannot be erased ever again. The hologram zoomed out and showed the galaxy. Every Imperial system was marked. Every fleet. Every supply line. Every world. And next to it, a single command. Remove all hostile structures from continuity field. A technician whispered, "That doesn't mean destroy." Another answered slowly, "It means erase existence." Imperial realization. Across Imperial space, Admiral stations began collapsing. One after another. Panic turned into chaos. And finally, into understanding. A young strategist finally shouted, "Stop fighting them!" Everyone turned. He continued, shaking, "You don't understand? They are not attacking us." A pause. His voice dropped. "They are deciding if we are allowed to remain real." Final transmission. Then it came. Every Imperial system, every ship, every terminal. A single broadcast, no source location, no signal trail, just voice, calm, human. "We did not want war." A pause. "We did not ask for peace." Another pause. "You killed our children." Silence. Then the final line. "So now, you will not exist in the same history as them." Transmission ended. Endgame, Empire fall. Within 6 hours, half the empire was gone. Within 12, communication broke completely. Within 24, only fragments remained. Fleets stopped moving. Governments lost contact. Entire regions became blank space. And the galaxy witnessed something it had never seen before. A superpower. Not defeated, not conquered, but removed. Deep inside Earth's facility. The hologram faded. The woman closed the file. A technician asked softly, "Is it over?" She looked at the galaxy map, half empty now, then replied, "No." A pause. "Not until silence is complete." Lights dimmed. The system continued running. And somewhere in the void, the last surviving Imperial admiral recorded a message no one would ever receive. "We thought we destroyed a school." His voice broke. "But we woke something that deletes empires." Static.